What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Drip God Gaming, back with another video. It's been about maybe over a week or so. Maybe I think it's almost 2 weeks since I posted the finals reaction. And as you can tell by the title, yes, I'm going to be talking about my reaction, my thoughts on this past season for the Celtics, and what I should expect for the off season, going into the off season. Now, I know I'm a few days late, but we did get some trades in, and we have new additions to our team. So I'm gonna first start off with the off season. I mean, with the how our season went, how we finished, and then go into the off season, what happened a few days ago. So basically, when our season started, we had a bunch of people, a bunch of dudes that we had. Other than our team, we had Dennis Schroeder, Josh Richardson, Ennis Cantor, and what is it? I don't think we had anyone else. Yeah, I don't think we had anyone else. So, right there, it was not bad. It was not bad at all. In my opinion, I thought it wasn't bad. But from, I think the season always starts in October. So, since October to December, that 3 month span was probably the worst of the Celtics I've seen since probably when we had before Isaiah Thomas, or even when it was during when we had Isaiah Thomas, or even whatever with Kemba as well. So I really thought, I was like, the season's not over. Season's not over yet. We had literally the new year until March to get our shit together. No one expected us to go from 11th seed to the 2nd seed in the East. We literally were the worst team before 2022, and when the new year hit, we and still ain't flipped the script, but at the end of January, we flipped the script. We literally, I don't know, they just got their shit together. Everyone thought Ime Doug was a problem. Everyone thought Tatum and Brown together was a problem. Everyone thought Marcus Smart was a problem. Everyone thought everything was a mess. But we were doing, we had our teams like flipped their script. I think it was January 29th or 30th, one of those. It was one of the last days of January. And obviously, you know, the famous motto of what Brown said, the energy's about to shift. That's literally what he tweeted, and since then they went on literally a dominant comeback season. Even at the trade deadline in February, we still had our team, the same team we started with the new season, and I thought, I was like, maybe they got their shit together. Maybe they don't need a trade. But Brad Stevens like, nah, I want Schroeder out of here, which was a bonus. I did not like Schroeder. No offense to him, but he was not fair to the system. Apparently, he was having beef with. He was toxic in the locker room. I didn't like him anyway when he came to our team, and I didn't like the signing. But it was a good thing he got him out. And his Cantor, I have all love for him. I love him as a center, but we need him out of there apparently because he was, I don't know, he could do better without him. And Josh Richardson, I was surprised we got rid of him, honestly, because we should have kept him, because he was actually he showed up when he needed to. He was not doing as good, but he showed up when he needed to. So when we got our new additions, we got Al Horford. No, wait, we had Al Horford still, right? I think so. I believe we did have Al Horford at the time. It was something like that. But I know we did get Derek White. We had Derek White, and I don't know if it was Al Horford. I forgot who it was. We got trades down, and then from then on we still didn't really change like that, but we just got better than it was. surprisingly better to where no one thought that we'd make it to the finals. Or should I say even the playoffs? The playoffs, I mean, yeah, it was possible, but I never give up on our team. People I know personally give up on our team back in December. I was like, nah, still early. Still early. Um, but when we started to go to the playoffs, I was like, I don't expect us to make it to the finals. But to the playoffs, yeah. And then when we swept the Nets, I did not expect that. We swept the Nets. I was like, yo, we are a serious team. Like, they will not care who they verse. At that point, the Nets, when we swept them, I expected to go 6. But then again, I was thinking about something like, after we swept them, I'm like, bro, they have no defense, so why am I tripping? But then we had 2 of the best scorers in the NBA on their team, Katie and Kyrie, and they got swept. When we versus the Bucks, I am gonna be completely honest with everyone right now. I'm gonna say this: if they had Chris Middleton that series against us, yeah, we would have took that fat ass elimination in the second round. We would have got eliminated in the second round. That's just being non-biased, bro. I can't say much, bro. I mean, we could have beaten them, but it was gonna be really hard because Chris Middleton is a deadly motherfucker. He is deadly, bro. So, hypothetically, say if we didn't beat them, they would have ran it all. They would have won the championship again this year. They would have went back to back. That's what I would have thought. But in my opinion, since we did verse them and we beat them in 7 games, which I didn't expect to go 7 games, but in fact, I thought it was going to end in 6 because I thought we were going to go to Milwaukee and lose. But now we beat them in 7 and we versed the Heat, and we brought them to 7 games as well, and we beat them on their court in 7 games to go to the finals. And then when we went to the finals, I mean, I expected to verse, like, when we versed the Heat, when we advanced to go to the Heat, I was like, yo, I feel more confident against the Heat than I did against the Bucks, because the Heat, if we could beat Kyrie, KD, and then Giannis, defending champs Giannis, nah, I did not see us losing against the Heat and Jimmy Butler. I didn't. No matter what, they were first seed. I didn't see us losing, and we didn't. We went to the finals against the Warriors, and from a non-biased standpoint, I really thought we were gonna win that series against the Warriors. I really thought we were gonna fucking beat them in 6. I seen this in the 6. I wanted us to take one of the games in there, one of the first 2 games in which we did. We took the first game, which I was surprised about, and then I was like, okay, we have all the momentum. We should win the next 2 at home. If not, at least win the first one at home, and then if we lose the second one, we always go good bounce back games again in game 5. We won game 3, and I was like, oh shit. So I expected that 2-1. I expected that. Wait, did we win game 3? I think we don't. I think we won game 3. Is it game 3 or game 4? I believe we won game 3. I could be wrong, but I think we won game 3, and we lost game 4. And I was like, okay, well, we don't lose on back to backs, like after losses in the postseason. So I was like, oh, we're gonna go back to the Bay, bring this back, going up 3-2, back home for game 6, and I'll go to it. I'll go to game 6. Like, I had this all planned out in my head once this series was about to start. I was like, I'm going to game 6. No matter what, I was going to go to game 6 because I really thought we were going to win it, the championship, on our home court. Come to find out, we lost our first back to loss game in the postseason, which means go down 3-2. And I was like, okay. So no matter what, we have to force the game 7 to go to the Bay and win it all there. And I was like, fuck. So I was like, you know what? My ass never been to the finals before. I'm gonna take my ass to the finals. I bought a ticket, and it wasn't expensive. I'm not gonna say how much it was, but it wasn't expensive. It wasn't as expensive as I expected, just because we lost game 5. If we won game 5, that probably would have skyrocketed, and I probably was gonna debate on if I was gonna go. But nah, kind of glad that they dropped, so I could go. I went, and game 6 was literally the, let's just say, the first half of the quarter, of the first quarter, was the best part of the game, other than I think it was like near the end of the third quarter, halfway through the and the second half of the third quarter. Because from after the first half of the first quarter, the Warriors were just they came out of nowhere and they dookied us. I really thought we were gonna run away with the game when it was 12-2 with like 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Next thing you know, we just got dookied on by 20 at the half, and I was like, this is no way we're gonna lose 3 in a row. We're not gonna lose 3 in a row. We can't lose 3 in a row. There's no way. Gonna find out. We lost 3 in a row. They won in our home court. I can't say nothing much. I already said my reaction to the game. Congratulations to the Warriors again. I'm not worried about my team. We will be back there next year. We will definitely be back to the finals next year. In fact, we got better this offseason. So fast forward to the offseason now. We're in the offseason a few days ago. So after the Warriors did their celebration and whatnot, even though I was kind of tight, it's whatever. I'm not going to worry about that because I already know the future's very bright with the first-year head coach in Ime Udoka that got mentored by the great coach of all time, Greg Popovich. I don't need to start that over again, but... And we have Brad Stevens, one of the greatest fucking GMs that's ever been as a Celtic, and that's his first season, off season. And let me tell you, he has been doing a great job so far, and it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary for the East when we're gonna be coming out. As long as we can keep our guys healthy, it's gonna be dangerous. So, going, like I said, now we're done with the season. My reaction, I mean my grading for this past season, I would say, let's say, first half of the season, obviously a D, but second half, A+. If I average that out, I'll give our team a B+. I'll give our team a B+. It's in between, a B+. We came back strong, made it to the finals. That's a B+. So, not bad. What I expect this upcoming season, well, I'll find out. I'll make another video on it, on recapping the off season. But so far, the day of free agency or a few days after that, like a few days ago, we made some trades, or a trade, and a couple signings. So we made a trade, and I'll post it right here. So as you can see, we got Malcolm Brogdon, not Brockton, not the city Brockton, but Brogdon, Malcolm Brogdon, for a bag of chips. Literally, we got rid of Daniel Tice, which was one of the main people I wanted out because he was useless to our team. Aaron Neesmith, in which I kind of am not upset about, but he was a really good person for us, a really good player. He's developing into a good player. But if we trade anyone it'll help us to get Banner 18, so be it. Honestly, at this point, I wish Aaron Neesmith the best of luck. Daniel Tice, same thing for him in Indiana. And then obviously we didn't just trade them two. We traded I think 2 picks and fucking 4 G League players. So it's literally we finessed them for Malcolm Brogdon, which is a elite veteran point guard that could spread the floor, shoot. He's gonna be good. He could defend on all sides. He's good. So I'm happy to have him on our team because I was so mad when we versed him when he was on the Pacers. So, but yeah. Other than that, we signed Gallinari, in which he was from the Hawks, and that man was annoying as hell to verse. And now the fact that I liked him no matter what, but the fact that he's on our team, I like it because he was annoying. I just hope he plays like that and not Evan Fournier, aka the nutsack I call him. Because Evan Fournier, he was on our team and he was dookie, but he just goes off against us when he's in New York. But that's besides the point. So we got Malcolm Brogdon, we got Gallinari, and then for some reason, Brad Stevens just wants to re-sign Luke Cornett, which I don't understand at all, because Luke Cornett's going to be literally a bench person. He's literally going to be that player that comes in with the other bench people at the end of the game when we're getting blown out or when we're blowing out a team. That's all he's going to be there for. He's literally going to be completely useless. So, I don't know. But Brad Stevens has not yet, or aka the Celtics have not yet used their TPE as in trade percentage. I don't know. It's TPE money. It's basically from a trade from M48's trade, I think it was. We have 17.7 million in cap space, so we could sign another one. I believe we should sign a dominant big backup at least, so we could have someone come off the bench. But we'll see what Brad Stevens does. I trust him, but going after that trade from current day today, going into July and August, because this is July 3rd I'm recording it on. Probably be posting it today as well, if not July 4th. What could we see? So Celtics have to use their trade option money by the 18th. I think it's the 18th or 19th of July, one of those two. Regardless, we're gonna have something happen. I probably won't make another video related to this season or whatever till at the end of August into September when everything is settling down. I might make an update video, depends on what happens. Another thing besides the Celtics, I'm done talking about them right now. Other than that, I think going into the next season, as far as I know, with our roster, we're going to be very, very, very good. Other than that, speaking about trades, KD and Kyrie, all I'm going to say is KD and Kyrie both aren't going to the Lakers. In fact, the Lakers have more of a chance to get Kyrie. In my opinion, now I got a notification yesterday, and it was saying that the Lakers will be interested in trading Russ to the Nets for Kyrie, in which that's not surprising because why would they want to keep Kyrie and Russ on the same team, which is stupid. So won't be surprised if Kyrie goes to the Lakers. In my opinion, as a biased fan for the Celtics, I would not want to see that because that's scary and that's dangerous with Kyrie and LeBron. You already know how they are; they're kind of nasty together. But non-biased, that'd be, like I said, it'd be scary. It'd be nice to watch. I don't know what to say. But KD, my teams I think he's gonna go to is for his trading thing is either the Suns want Booker. No, not the Suns. The Suns want him. The Heat want him. Almost half the league wants him apparently. But the most important teams he wants to go to is either the Suns or the Heat. Of course, the two number one teams. He does not give a fuck what anyone says. Which I don't know why he wants to go to those stacked ass teams. I'm guessing if it was the Celtics, that was #1 seed in the East, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Celtics," but that's not gonna happen. He should have came here 2017, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so the Nets from the Suns want Booker, in which he already signed a max, so he's not going anywhere. Suns ain't getting rid of him, so I don't know what they're gonna do there. And then the Nets want, I think, Bam Adebayo or Jimmy, one of those two. But Katie doesn't want. He wants to go to Heat if they have Jimmy, Lowry, and I think it's Lowry. Yeah, Jimmy, Lowry, and Bam, which I don't see happening. So, but the team I do see that's gonna get him, possibly, is the Utah Jazz. The reason why I see that is because the same day the Celtics had that trade, the Jazz made a trade. They traded away Rudy Gobert to the Timberwolves for Pat Bev, and a shit ton of picks for Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is now on the Timberwolves with Cat. That's gonna be a nasty ass duo in Minnesota. That's gonna be a dangerous ass team to watch out for. But the reason why I say Utah is because they got 5 first-round picks, 4 unprotected. Is it 4 or 5 unprotected? It's like, I think it's 5 or 6 first-round picks. I think it's 5 first-round picks, 4 or 5 unprotected. It's all of them but 1 unprotected. Which is crazy. So if Katie's gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna guess it's Utah, unless another team has like a shit ton of picks. But Utah looks like they're gonna get him. In my opinion, I think he's gonna go to Utah. I don't think he's gonna go to the Suns, bro. I really don't. But yeah, that's besides the point. Other than that, I'm not gonna keep this video any more longer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's why I think it's gonna happen. We'll find out. Stay tuned for an upcoming video, because I bought Mr. B. If you lasted this long in the video, I appreciate it. But I was gonna say, I bought Mr. Beast one of his chocolates. Most of them seem disgusting now. I bought the one that's like original chocolate, like milk chocolate. They say it's really good. People say it's all good. I'm gonna find out how it is. Make a reaction video on it with my boy Chingle Guy. You guys already know how we are. We made a collab video on the playoffs brackets, so stay tuned for that. I should be uploading a video about the reaction. We're probably gonna compare Mr. Beast chocolate to like original chocolate, just like, you know, Hershey's or something, to see what's the difference, if it's better or worse. But yeah, stay tuned. I believe we're gonna make it this week. It probably won't be uploaded till later this week, but yeah. It's been your boy Drip God Gaming. And yeah, stay tuned for more NBA videos, and obviously more a reaction video later this week. Hopefully later this week. And yeah, peace.